What's up YouTube? Capital G here, checking out a brand new Heraldic Beast support card that just got revealed coming out of Ignition Assault. I told you guys for some reason there are a lot of Zexal support cards in this booster set that have been revealed today. I'm not exactly sure why, but yep, Heraldic's getting support. Anyways, Heraldic Charge is a normal spell that has a hard once per turn on its name. It says tribute one monster for the rest of the turn after this card resolves. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except psychic or machine monsters. Also, special summon two Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck in defense position. If you're wondering why they lock you into those two kind of random types, it's because the Heraldic monsters, their extra deck XC monsters, are randomly kind of psychic based. Not exactly sure why that is, but this is an interesting card, right? Because the thing is, at first I was like, okay, so I got to tribute a card and activate a spell, but I do get to summon two monsters from my deck. That's not actually a bad exchange. You're not making any advantage. However, there are a bunch of Heraldic cards that, like, when they're sent to the graveyard, they can activate utility effects. There's Leo, which when it hits the graveyard, it stratos for the entire archetype. There's Aberconway, which can banish another copy of itself to give you a warrior returning alive effect on one of your Heraldic beasts. And even a card like Unicorn can banish itself, and it can summon one of your Heraldic XC monsters back from your graveyard. Those are all decent utility effects, and it does kind of help with the tributing cost. The problem with this card is not really the effect, it's kind of what the effect leads into. The XC monsters for the Heraldic archetype are god awful. I have read every single one of those cards and they are terrible. I mean, geez, I understand that they're from the Zexal era, which the cards weren't even good back then, but man, by today's standards, they're really bad, and they kind of revolve around this wonky, try to have like multiple cards on the field that have the same name, then you can start like doing disruptive effects, but honestly, that shit's not going to work in 2019. It didn't even work back during the Zexal era, and I really think that locking you into Psychic and Machine is going to hurt this card a lot. Oddly enough, I actually think that the best play that you can do is not even bother going into the Heraldic Beast XC monsters. I actually think that you should try to go into a cheese play like number 27 Dreadnought Dreadnoid, attack your opponent's monster, maybe run it over, get lucky, and then you can actually rank that straight into like a Super Quantum Great Magnus. Both of those monsters are machine based, and you know, Great Magnus can actually be a win condition in certain situations. If nothing else, it does actually give you disruption during your opponent's turn. I feel like this card fundamentally works in Heraldic Beast because it summons two monsters from your deck. That's nice. When your monsters hit the graveyard, you can activate those utility effects. That's nice too. But the end game for Heraldics, their XC monsters are just so god dang unplayable. They're basically just trash that it kind of makes the whole thing not worth it. So whatever you guys think of Heraldic Charge, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.